Aquarius, how you doing? Welcome back to the channel. Somebody is plotting behind the scenes. Somebody's plotting behind your back, Aquarius. Be aware of people who smile in your face, talk behind your back. Be careful of those people around you that call yourselves or call themselves your friends, but they really aren't. A lot of you could have recently gotten out of some sort of love situation. I'm hearing somebody say, no one will ever love you the way I do. No one will ever love you the way I do. You could have someone perhaps trying to crawl back to you, Aquarius. Somebody that fucked up with you in the past, excuse my language. I really feel like this is somebody who did you wrong. Somebody who, for a lack of a better way, didn't realize they had a good thing when they had it. In a lot of cases, we don't necessarily realize what we got until it's gone. And Aquarius, I feel like you know what they had, but they had no idea what they had. And I feel like this is somebody who had a lot of options. Perhaps they don't necessarily have them options anymore, but at one point they did have a lot of options. And this could have been a time where they decided to take flight, maybe ghost you, and find themselves in the arms of someone else. They could have wronged you, Aquarius. And I just feel like it's you telling them that, yep, it's you telling them that you are the best thing that ever happened to them. And they will never find anyone as good as you, Aquarius. They will never find anyone who cares the way you care, or yeah. Yep. They'll never find anybody that cares, that goes the extra mile, that sacrifices for them the way you do, Aquarius. People always think the grass is green on the other side until they get on the other side and realize ain't no grass over there at all. Grass don't grow over there. Grass don't grow over there. Unless you gotta import grass, you know, to have grass over there. It's not like over here where the grass is lush and green and flourishing. You get what I'm saying, Aquarius? Yeah. They'll never find anyone as good as you are. They'll never find anyone that loves them the way you love them, that care the way you care, that goes the extra mile the way you go the extra mile. Let me see. So the first card to fall out for you, Aquarius, was the Chariot card. A card of moving on, a card of gathering your resources, channeling your energy, pulling together logic and emotion, and making a head over heart decision, some sort of clear decision, some sort of precise conclusion. There's some sort of clarity coming in for you, Aquarius. Perhaps this clarity is coming in end result of the Chariot card. Moving on, choosing to move on. I really feel like this could be a Cancer that you're dealing with, Aquarius. You could have been dealing with a Cancer. And they just couldn't see clearly. The funny thing is, and I hate to say this, but I think you were what was best for them. It's almost like you knew what was best for them more than they knew what was best for themselves. And I think they couldn't get over themselves enough to see that you had the key. You had the downloads. Yeah. You had the downloads, Aquarius. See, this is one thing. I feel like if this is a Cancer that you're dealing with, Aquarius, something I need you to understand about a Cancer is Cancers like to feel secure. Cancers like the feeling of feeling secure and feeling safe. That's why they're symbolized by the crab. And that's another reason why we got these two sphinxes down here. These represent the claws of the Cancer. This right here, the object inside the chariot, represents the body, the temple, right? Cancer likes to feel secure. You get what I'm saying? But the kicker about Cancer is Cancer likes to feel safe and secure, i.e. someone else securing and making everything safe, but at the same time, Cancer likes to feel in control. Like Cancer likes to feel in control, but not necessarily be in control. You get what I'm saying? Like, they want to control things. Perhaps they need a sense of independence. They need a sense of self, but at the same time, they are codependent. They are dependently codependent. Like it's like an oxymoron or something, like imperfectly perfect, or people who have those tattoos that say like imperfectly perfect. It's like it's a paradox. Imperfectly perfect. We're all flawed. There's no such thing as imperfectly perfect, but it sound good though. It sound good. So Aquarius, I feel like you're dealing with the Cancer, and this Cancer perhaps is unable to put their emotions aside and actually absorb and receive the information you're trying to give. Yeah, I just feel like they're blocked. I feel like they could be blocked. I feel like they could be blocked. They want to make a move, but I feel like they know that you are what's good for them. Just like I said, you know what's good for them more than they know what's good for themselves. And I really feel like they were plotting and scheming behind your back, trying to make other plans, maybe planning on moving on from you. This could have been outside noise they were dealing with. And I feel like they're at a point now where it's clear to them that they fucked up. They effed around and found out. They thought they had other options. They were plotting and scheming behind your back. I feel like they was letting other people get in their ear. They on the phone, talking to this one, talking to that one, allowing them to insert themselves, or they're laying. So, I mean, this would kind of be like sort of like an indirect. I feel like they're confiding in other people, and they're telling these other people things. These could be family members. They could be calling their mom or their dad or their sister or their brother, telling them about like what you guys are going through, and expressing when they're upset about you and for why though, or whatever the case may be. And then when they go back to you, the people that they told lies or negative things to about you, those people forever have you. There's forever a stain on your name. You get what I'm saying? In their mind. So basically, what I learned, one of the things I learned when I was married was to not call and complain about my significant to people close to me. You almost have to find someone neutral, someone who knows neither one of you guys. And that's a lot of cases why like having a therapist or having a counselor is good for people. It's because you can go to this person and you can lay your burdens on them, and you know, they're not going to have to co-mingle or coexist in the same spaces with your significant other after you've taken them back and yeah, you bash their name. You get what I'm saying? But yeah, Aquarius, I really feel like this is a Cancer that you're dealing with. And they think moving on from you is going to bring them some sort of clarity, some sort of liberation, and they'll never find anybody like you or better than you or as good as you. You know, the grass is not always greener on the other side. I hate to say it, Aquarius, because if you are if you do have soul ties with this person, it's going to be a whole lot harder to let them just go ahead and move on. But in doing so, Aquarius, it is going to bring you to a place in your life where it seems like the sun hasn't shone so brightly ever in your life. I feel like it's going to be a weight lifted off of your shoulders. Like it's going to bring you so much joy. Joy, pure joy, happiness. I feel like this is going to bring you joy and happiness to the point where you feel like a kid again. It's going to, You letting go of this burden, Aquarius, is going to give you, I hate to say it, it's going to give you a zestful joy. It's going to reignite your passion for life. It's going to reignite your passion for the things that you love. It's going to reignite your passion and love for yourself. You are truly blessed, Aquarius. I feel like you are the path. You are the path to the light. You are the path to this person's light. You get what I'm saying? They're in a dark place, going through whatever emotional, traumatic, mental obstacles that they're going through, and they're unfulfilled. So I feel like they're looking for fulfillment in other places, and I feel like it almost gives me nice guys finish last energy. It almost gives me like nice guys finish last energy. I feel like perhaps I feel like there's some of you out there who maybe came into someone's life and helped them. You wanted to help them pick up the pieces in their own life. You wanted to give them the knowledge and the wisdom and the insight to pull themselves out of a slump or some sort of depression or dark place that they were in, and you were literally the light at the end of the tunnel. But they chose to stay blinded because, like I said, they were unable to get over themselves. They were unable to put their feelings aside and see the logic. They were unable to process things logically. They were unable to put their feelings aside and process things logically and understand that you are the light at the end of their tunnel. Period. You were their way out. But they chose, like I said, they cooked themselves. They cooked themselves. Period. They cooked themselves. I'm going to pull one card from the Oracle affirmation for you, Aquarius, and then we're going to go and get out of here. I appreciate you guys for stopping by. I hope you guys hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, leave me some love down below. But yeah, they had a lot of options, but these options were false options. It was like, not everything that glitters is gold. And they thought they had a pocket full of gold. Come to find out, they had a pocket full of coal. Yeah. Or they went chasing the rainbow thinking that there was going to be a pot of gold at the end. Come to find out, there was nothing. Nothing. They gave up their future for nothing. False options. A pipe dream. They thought the grass is greener on the other side, only to get across the fence and realize that don't no grass even grow over here. Got him. Or got her. Yo. All right, Aquarius. Spirit says it's okay to be born again and rediscover myself. That's evolution. That's becoming. And that totally gives me the sun vibes. That encapsulates the spirit of the sun. I appreciate you guys for stopping. I hope to catch you in the next one, Aquarius. Much love. Peace.